With less than 4 months until the midterms, President Trump is turning his attention back to election security. Last night, during a primetime speech, he repeated unsupported claims of fraud. He accused China of obtaining thousands of voter rolls, even though they're public information. CBS News Justice reporter Jake Rosen joins me now to fact-check some of the president's speech. So, Jake, last night, the president said our election system falls catastrophically short of the standard. Pretty remarkable considering the midterms are not too far away. Where does this rate?
That's right, Lindsay. CBS News and our fact-checking team here rated that claim as false. Top election officials, not just in states throughout the country, but at a federal level, going back through the last 3 federal elections, have all said that our election systems here in the United States are secure. Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA is what the agency's name is, which President Trump actually started and built up in his first term, said that there was, quote, no evidence of any malicious activity affecting the integrity of 2024. They also repeated that going back to the 2020 election. And just backing up that further, every state conducts audits of its elections at a local level. And after the 2020 election, given President Trump's claims, many states repeated independent audits and additional audits. None of those audits or any other information that's been found since by states changed any results that would have impacted either election.
All right, crucial fact there. The president also claimed hundreds of thousands of non-citizens and dead people are listed and are active on voter rolls. True or false?
This claim we rated as exaggerated. Well, yes, it is true, Lindsay, that some states do have voters who have died on their voter rolls. States are constantly cleaning up those voter rolls every time they get new information. President Trump has asserted that the federal government should have control over that, but even Republican-led states have said that they have found issues when the federal government has tried to get involved in cleaning up voter rolls. When it comes to non-citizens and potentially dead people voting, one agency known as the Center for Election Innovation and Research says that usually people sign up for these voter rolls and register to vote, either are misled, they accidentally do it, or the instances actually don't exist of people voting, while some people, yes, are registered to vote and they're non-citizens here in the United States. Generally, as a whole, would be very, very few moments in which non-citizens have voted, and if they are, they're usually prosecuted at a local level. Just given one state in Iowa last year went through to recap what happened in 2024, they found only double-digit numbers of people across the entire state who attempted to vote in the 2024 election. Those people were then either punished or their votes were not counted.
A big focus was that China compromised our election data. True or false?
That claim we actually rated as misleading. It's because, Lindsay, all 50 states in some capacity have voter registration data available online in a profile capacity. What it gives you, Lindsay, is your name, your address, your political party. States like North Carolina and Ohio actually have that information available on their website so that you or I or anyone in our audience can go and download that data. It would be massive, large files that would probably stall your computer up, but this information is publicly available. President Trump alleged last night in this speech, and it was repeated by members of his administration today, that China had some kind of hacking or infiltration into U.S. voter systems. It's not clear how China got this information and specifically what it was used for, but it's certainly possible that through third-party vendors or simply going through the states themselves, they got access to this information. And again, Lindsay, it's just not clear when this specifically happened, but this information is publicly available for people to research and use on their own, and it's often publicly available for even researchers here at CBS News to do studies on voters.
Jake Rosen, thank you.